Howdy, folks. Welcome back.
Sorry I didn't upload a video last week. I wanted to test out some new equipment, but I was waiting for a clear night. I bought a red dot sight to mount to the top of my camera to reduce camera shake while making it easier to aim. My camera with the lens weighs about 8.5 pounds, and I have to hold it out in front of me to see the screen. It is extremely hard to aim and keep it steady. Hopefully the sight will help me with both those problems. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the correct mounting bracket, and I'm waiting on a replacement. It looks similar to this one that I bought for auto-guiding my astrophotography tripod. Here's a short clip of a Starlink satellite that was flying directly over me, and it's noticeably unstable footage. The red dot sight will allow me to aim through a wider field of view while keeping the camera closer to my body, and I'll be able to brace it easier, which should result in more stable footage. The next thing I bought is a USB CMOS camera that I also got originally for my auto-guiding setup. You basically attach it to a small scope and use software to lock onto a star, and it moves the tripod to keep that star in the center. This makes it possible to take long exposures of deep space. I've discovered that this camera has alternative purposes. You can use wide-angle lenses and do a time-lapse of the sky. This is one method people use to capture meteorites. I figured if it can capture meteorites, it can record planes, satellites, and hopefully UFOs. Here's a clip of the same Starlink satellites that I recorded with my DSLR, but from the USB camera. The exposure is set to about 2 seconds, so I'm getting half a frame per second. It is definitely out of focus and will require a little more time to get it set up correctly. It is also cutting off part of the image, and I'm not entirely sure if this is a setting that I need to adjust or if I need a different USB camera that has a larger sensor. Again, this will require a little more time to get it dialed in. This clip I have is of a police helicopter that was flying around in circles. I recorded it with both my DSLR and USB camera. Here's a screenshot from my phone of Flight Radar 24, which shows the flight path. I started listening to a police scanner app on my phone and confirmed it was a police unit. However, I'm not entirely sure what it was looking for. It was kind of fun to watch it flying around though. Here's a random picture I was taking of Venus near the power plant, but I thought it was funny that one of the lights on the smokestacks is out of sync. It's not really noticeable watching, it was just lucky timing to capture that. The last clip is the entire 2-hour time-lapse from the USB camera. You can see multiple planes, satellites, and a couple meteorites. Now it is story time. This story is actually pretty short, and their English was not the greatest, so I'm just going to kind of paraphrase it. When I was 15, we had a party out in the country. All of us saw lights over the trees. They felt wind blowing, and it was calm. And they said it was about 50 years ago at Bunker Hills Golf Course. And that's pretty much it. They didn't really go into too much more detail. Anyway, like I said, that was a short story. So that wraps things up, and I will see you guys next week.
Thanks for stopping by. Be safe.